Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, the audio is okay. Yeah, so I'm not using my interface, or my mic, my interface, my recording equipment today. Yeah, so since I started Morning Coffee, I've had the intentions of doing 10 episodes, taking a month-long break, and then starting another season for 10 episodes for 10 weeks, and then taking a month break. So that's what the intentions have been from the beginning. Since I first even started this on the E10-S01 channel, those were the intentions, but I think I got to like episode 5 or episode 6, something like that, and I don't have my phone around me to really check. But I started fresh, didn't even really, there was no break, it was continuous. Once I went from the E10-S01 channel, the Wednesday afterwards, I uploaded to the Morning Coffee channel for the first time, and here we are with episode 10. And this will be the season 1 finale. I've had a lot of fun doing these videos, I really have. It's really been enjoyable. Even though there's really been no audience, no viewers, anything like that, I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, the thing is, stuff changes all the time, and it's really difficult for me to get this last episode in. Yeah, like if this actually gets edited and uploaded by tomorrow morning, usually I do these on Saturdays, but I've been so down that I haven't messed with it, and yeah, so things happen. They do. Every day something happens. Whether it's good or it's bad or it's like not that bad but not really great, you know, things happen. And right now I'm going through the most difficult time in my life so far. And I had to sell my MacBook. It took me a really long time to finally get a MacBook. And whenever I got one, it was great for what I needed it for. The hard drive had been upgraded to 500 gigs. The RAM cards had been upgraded. I had 16 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, it was perfect for what I actually needed it for. And I was so happy. It was really nice. Forgot to turn stuff off this time. It was really nice. And then I got an interface and a microphone, and I started really working with audio to make the audio better in videos, and then I ended up with this Canon 80D that I've been recording with. Again, did not turn that off. So things happen, and I'm trying to keep reminding myself that, but still at the same time it's really hard not to be sad about it. Because today is my last day with this camera. Tomorrow, as you're seeing this, it'll be gone. Which means I won't get to take all these awesome pictures of my daughter anymore. I'll still have my phone, but after having this, it really doesn't compare. But I mean, it's still something. It's what I've used to photograph for years. I've used whatever phone I had. Majority of the time, what was a huge factor in what phone I had was the camera quality, and that's why. And there's been points in my life where I could have went and bought my dream camera. I had the money to do that. I was financially stable, but I had my focus elsewhere at that point in my life, and I was trying to better my future at that time, which in the end didn't really do anything for me. I lost. I see it as a loss. A lot of money. It went towards good, but it didn't benefit the way that it should have. So, yeah. It sucks really bad. It's materialistic things, but it's also hard not to get attached to what they do for you. It's not really the camera itself. It's the pictures that I've created with it, and the potential pictures that I could create with it that now I'm not going to get to do for however long. And it really fucking sucks. And trying really hard to really not get upset about it, but at the same time, it's really hard not to. I've always loved photography. I've been making videos since 2007. And both of those things I've always enjoyed. I've always loved doing them. And yeah, the quality of these videos is outstanding. It's awesome. It really makes me happy to see it as I edit it, along with the audio and everything else. It's just so enjoyable to me. It's very soothing to me to see the quality these last few weeks, this last month, whatever, versus a year ago, 2 years ago. And yeah, it's just really upsetting to think that it's actually going to be a long time again before I ever get back to where I'm at now with the camera I have. I have absolutely no computer now. My MacBook is actually this now. This is where everything's went. This portable hard drive here. Yeah, it's where everything's gone. I have pictures from, I don't know, 2013 until present that were on my MacBook. Yeah, and it was really cutting it close to almost losing all of that because I was not going to have the money to get a portable hard drive, and then I ended up getting the money and getting it, and I saved all of my stuff, but it came really close to just losing everything with the MacBook, which also would have been really upsetting because that would mean that the only pictures I have from my life would be on Instagram and my iPhone. And there's just so much that I take and I don't post that I want to keep for my personal use. So yeah. I had the intentions of making this into a positive video, but at the same time, it's really difficult to do that right now, and it's really difficult to not get upset. When I first got my MacBook, I was so happy. My face was numb for days. I was so happy. And when I first bought this camera, I actually cried as I was purchasing it. I teared up. I didn't cry. I started tearing up because it was a really big moment for me to get something like this. And I seen so much potential that could come from this, and I was just amazed. I was so ready to start taking pictures. I was just so eager to start taking pictures. And I think I've owned this camera for 3 months, close to 3 months, and I've taken pictures every single day since I've gotten it. I think there may be one day that I actually just, didn't really mess with it, but that's it. There's been plenty of times where I've set my camera up like this and I've started recording a video, and I actually went through the process of editing it and exporting it and everything, and I just didn't do anything with it. I just did that video just to have fun with this camera and stuff. And it's crazy how life changes with the flip of a switch. Sometimes it really is. But that's life. And again, it's not really, I'm not upset about the materialistic value of this. I'm upset over what I'm potentially losing from having to sell this camera. I wish that things were better now. I mean, who doesn't? But, you know, I just wish a few things were different right now. I wish it wasn't at this point that it is. But yeah, I'm going to hang in and just see what happens. It's kind of all I can do. Also, another thing I'm doing with this time is I made a post on Instagram earlier. At some point today, I'm going to be logging off and deleting the app from my phone, and but I'll be deleting the app off my phone, logging off, and not really messing with Instagram anymore for a while. I'm just going to take a break while I'm also having to take a break from this. I'm just going to focus on myself, my daughter, my girlfriend, and our futures for the time being. I don't know if it's going to be a month, if it's going to be 2 months, if it's going to be a year. I don't know, but I'm really tired of getting bored and playing on my phone. Going through Instagram, watching this, watching that, this post, that post, and then constantly trying to post to stay up with the algorithm to try and build my Instagram page. And it's just, I don't know, man. After years of doing this, it's kind of just losing its, I don't know how to even word it. It's just, I've been on Instagram since like 2016, and I have almost 2,000 followers, and if I do not put hashtags on my pictures, I may get 5 likes, and it blows my mind. It really does. So I feel like that is just pointless at this point, if that makes sense. It's dissatisfying to say that I have that kind of following, and I have like hardly any active users. That's like the channel X stands for. That's why I brought Morning Coffee to its own channel. It's so dissatisfying having 4,000 subscribers and getting 2 fucking views on a video. I wanted to start Morning Coffee's channel so that way I could start fresh on a whole new channel that has no background, past uploads, past views, whatever. You know, I'm not going to change the focal point for the audience. So I wanted to start new. I wanted to start over. I wanted to do my own thing on my own channel with my own series. And that's what I've done. That's what I'm going to continue doing. But it is going to be a while before season 2 starts. I don't know how long it's going to be. I have no clue. I wish that next week, you know, next month, whatever, I could start uploading again. But I know that no matter what I do at this point, that's not going to happen. I've had a lot of stuff go on in my personal life in the last almost 7 months, and I've managed to make it. So yeah, this video, luckily my camera can send pictures and videos to my phone, so this video is going to be sent to my phone, edited with whatever I can use, and then uploaded. So there's probably going to be like a minimal edit to this, so I'm excited to see how that goes. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call this good. We're past 14 minutes, and I really don't think editing a 20-some minute video is going to be fun on my phone. So, plus my daughter was supposed to be taking a nap, but no. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this break, but at the same time I'm not, because I will not be able to create content and go through the fun of editing pictures and videos. Tomorrow's going to be a rough day. It's going to be a really rough day, but sometimes you just have to do stuff that you don't want to do, I guess. And this is something that I really don't want to do, but I have no other option at this point. So, but I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week and has a good and safe weekend. I'll talk to you soon in season 2. Oh, also, it's morning coffee, and I had no coffee for this. It's late in the day. I'm just now getting to make this, and I didn't want coffee right now. So, yeah.